All right, so for today's pronunciation tip, we're going to do a critique of my friend and fellow reader of the English Byte newsletter, Dmitry. Dmitry was born in Russia, so his native language is Russian. He's a friend on Twitter. We've been friends for a couple of years. He's a fellow indie hacker. And I told him I was doing this, and he said, hey, I have a YouTube channel. I'd love your critique on my pronunciation. And so he sent me this video. This video is about living in the Netherlands for 9 months. And he recorded it or uploaded it 2 months ago. So we're going to take a look. So let's dive in.
The Netherlands is a small country in Northern Europe. It has recently been named as the best country in the world by quality of life, according to Numbeo. I moved here 9 months ago.
So it's interesting. His pace feels very natural, right? There's probably not a lot of grammar mistakes that he's making. Vocabulary feels natural. I can't tell exactly what it is, but there's something about either the vowels or the consonants, like certain things that he could tweak to kind of sound more like a native speaker. So I'll try and dig into some of these in a second.
Yeah, that's me, enjoying the beat.
So when he says that's me, it almost sounds like he's saying it with a D, like that's me. Almost like, I don't know, I don't speak it in German, but like das and dis and I don't know.
I don't know everything about the...
I don't know everything. So everything. So kind of like maybe opening his mouth up more might help with the vowels.
country yet, but today I want to share...
But today, because it almost sounds like his lips are like, but today I want to, his lips are close, very close in when you kind of want to open it up a little bit more like, but today I want to kind of thing. So let's keep going.
my first impressions of the country after my arrival and things I learned after leaving.
Learned. So again, there's something there, learned. So again, these are very subtle things that I'm kind of nitpicking in terms of areas of improvement for him.
Here for some time. Is it truly the best country in the world? What things
World, right? So maybe with the W's and the THs, those kinds of sounds are sticking out to me.
I consider the most amazing in
I consider the most amazing, right? So a couple things there.
here? Let's find out. Hey, my name is Dmitry, and this channel is
And we might actually put on closed captions to see too.
about living abroad as an expat, remote work, and travel. This video will...
And travel, right? So the TR there might, again, these are very subtle. And again, I'm nitpicking. His speech, his vocabulary, like the flow, like this is something that I might watch as a native speaker and not think twice about his accent. And that's really kind of the level you want to get to. What we're talking about is kind of the last 10% if you really want to reduce your accent.
will be helpful if you're planning to move to the
Helpful, so something in the helpful there, one of the vowels.
Netherlands. Let's start with the city. I live
Let's start with the city, right? So let's start with the city.
in The Hague. Actually, pretty randomly.
Actually, there kind of, you can hear like the Russian maybe. Actually pretty, that's kind of
Big the city. I just watched a couple of videos on
watched. That there's something a little
YouTube, and I like that there's a beach
YouTube, right? So again, nitpicking here, but
nearby, so we just moved here just randomly. City is actually quite nice, but
city, right? City. So again, very, very minor things that he can do to improve and reduce his accent.
by the way, many people think that The Hague is the capital of the Netherlands, but
Cool. Yeah. Overall, I mean, like I've talked to him a bunch on Twitter and I don't ever think twice about him being not a native speaker. And I realized today, I was thinking about this, that's kind of the level you want to be at, is where you're conversing with somebody either through written text or spoken, like in a voice video call or in person. And you want to get to a level where they forget that you're not a native speaker. Because then they're not going to adjust their speech. It's going to help you, and they'll treat you as if you're a native speaker, which can have lots of benefits, especially in the workplace. It won't hold you back from like a promotion or like interviewing and landing a job. So yeah, for me, that's the whole reason I do these critiques, to help you get to that level. And I think Dimitri's done a great job. So little applause for Dimitri. And if you want me to do this for you, leave a comment below, and I'd be happy to.